It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Minnesota Vikings.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started, and off we go from Minneapolis. Return starts at the 3. Escapes the defender. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
Viking 18.
Throwing to start this game. As a man, Justin Jefferson. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60. My man, my man.
Pass play on first and 10. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
19.
Now throw on second and 10. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Third and long. They're going to throw. That's completed right side. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's first and 10 from the 15.
Here we go, Jack. 70 Timberwolf. Go.
From the red zone on first. Cut near the goal line. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So that right there, Brock, exactly what you want to start off a contest.
Opening drives are such tone setters. You come out flat as a group, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, but here they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Strong with the return. Good work so far. He's got room. He showed some nice burst on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10.
Round 80. What's up?
First out of the game for James Cook. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
going to the ground again on first. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the Vikings' 43-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Another one for Cook. And we'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Ivan Pace able to make the stop.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Allen. Got a man. That's Kincaid. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish off their opening drive. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Gravity Lions. Cougar 19. Undercut. Ready.
First carry here for the rookie out of Washington State. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They give it to him again. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Bronco 80.
Back to the well again. Gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Tag! 60 Eagles! Ready?
This time it's a passing play. Escapes the pocket. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Wideouts getting involved in the ground game. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and they almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. To give some credit to the defense, what credit is due.
And the defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
IML connects there. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Strong with the return. Showing a little burst so far. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy midfield to start this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen setting up to throw. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Has him on the quick hitter. Jukes away from one. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Round 80!
On first down, they'll run. Running down the left side. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
This was certainly a call mixed into the game plan this early to try and start the guessing game defensively. Just another wrinkle for that group to deal with.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a field goal lead in our opening quarter. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. This return starts at the 5.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, set. 60 Vikings.
They'll throw to start the drive. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Looks like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. So it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing
line.
footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. And that fall's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ready, set.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's complete. Here's Jones. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
It's a gain of
Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go. Viking 18.
And you just get the play off. Short pass brought in. On the move, past the 40. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. We're to the end of one. 14-10 our score. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Sticking to the air here. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
This finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a second quarter lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Strong with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Looking to his fullback now. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Now Allen off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one's cut along the left sideline. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's good.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Cook trying this one up the gut. He's going to have this one down to the 28. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's another
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Again, it's Cook. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He completes it in traffic. They drop it with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
It's now 3rd.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
3rd and goal. They need 3 yards here. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's got it. I don't think he got there. Nope, he was not able to make the marker. Will we see them go for it now, Brock, here on 4th down?
A 2-yard gain.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
On 4th down, Allen. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
I'm not lying. Fix the Eagle! Fix the Eagle!
Grabbing from his own end zone. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Hit by T.J. Edwards. And he's going to bring this back for the pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Bass on for the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Tyler Bass, the kickoff for Buffalo.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Ready.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Back to work they go after the interception. Connects on the crosser. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ready.
To throw here on first down. Catch made underneath by the back. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20.
Check the eagle. Check the eagle.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Christian Benford has it. We'll return this one up across the 35 before he goes out. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it fine if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Second and 3 now.
Brings up second and 3 at the 47-yard line.
Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More coming your way from US Bank Stadium after this. Second and 3 now. Running left. This is Kamara. He dodged the tackle. By a man. He's in the clear. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow their lead just before halftime. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Bass now to kick this away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10.
Here we go. Start. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, which brings up second down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Go.
They'll throw on second and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Well, just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Practice 19 Lions.
Looking in the air here. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30. You're right at the 31. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Take it to him. Don't let him rest.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Ready, ready. Viking 18.
Throwing it again here. Hits him on the out route. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Minnesota spends its second timeout here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready,
Still sticking with the passing game. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
On the ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready. Cougar 19.
They'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the red zone now. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
Ready.
Throwing again on 2nd. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings making a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Okay, ready?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he's taken out at the 2. He can't find a way into the end zone, and the conversion attempt failed.
28, Vikings 23. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Strong with the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
It's Allen out of the pistol. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Allen. Downfield, he's got it. Touchdowns. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out.
And the Bills.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
They'll empty the backfield, motion him right. Allen now on first down. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills will add to their lead at the end of the half. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with a touchdown.
A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for Ruffy the kicker.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Ready! 70 Lions!
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. That is incomplete, down to 13 seconds left. This one misses the tight end. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set! Viking 18! Ready?
Takes the handoff, now to throw. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Throwing here, Allen. That was first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked by Derek Forrest. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Allen's pass intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, start! Nice, go!
There's a dive up the middle. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
70 Timberwolves. Ready?
He'll work against the blitz. Hits his running back. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little game on top of it.
Touchdown. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings start the second half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Well, we saw this before. Vikings offense out to try for two.
The Vikings will line up for the
60
two-point
Vikings,
conversion.
60 Vikings. Ready.
Back now, pressure coming. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
29. Will Riker to kick off for the Vikings.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Strong with the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And an excellent effort there. Sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
They break the huddle. It's second down now. Now Allen off the play action. Buying some time left. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Trying it left side with Cook. He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Down 80.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
A gain of 9
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Allen setting up to throw. On him quick, and they bring it down. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's second down and
1st and goal, you take a sack. I got nothing good to say about that. So let me flip it over on the other side where you got everything good to say. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to get them behind the sticks. You want to knock them backwards. And now you put a whole lot more pressure on that.
Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills go up by 12. It's a James Cook touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Keeping it on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down to the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
41, Vikings 29. Tyler Bass to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Perfect from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Viking 18.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. They gain 11 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
At the 38-yard
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
1st down, and they go right back to him. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that
behind the line of scrimmage.
Ready up.
It's
Back
a
to the
loss
line
of a
they
yard.
come, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
Right up the gut. Inside the 30. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. A game-breaking play there, stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yep, just put another one on there, Kate. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, well, they had him ready to go. They were ready to body him up in coverage, but receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just do it through the air. They can use their legs as a weapon. That's a big-time touchdown run.
Will Riker the kickoff for the Vikings.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. He'll take this at the 10. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
56. 19.
On 1st down, Allen. Flushed out of the pocket. Has it downfield working the left. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line.
17 yards.
The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Bills 1st down.
They send a tight end in motion. Kamara now on 1st and 10. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle.
He's brought down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Allen to throw. Got for big yards on the right side. He's off to the races. It's a race down the right side. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills hold an 11-point advantage. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Bass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills push the lead up to 12.
48. Vikings 36. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19, charge.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Chased out to his right. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Maxwell Hairston picks it off.
Kate, can I be honest with you about something right here? I'm really curious about young quarterbacks when they struggle. Yeah, and there's part of me that, yeah, this isn't great, and he's going through tremendous adversity. But I love that he continues to be aggressive.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Cook. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Running back sent in motion. We motion the tight end over. Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Round 80. Look out.
Pressure coming, it's Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Now a give to Cook, running left. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a James Cook touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
36. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. Bronco 80.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Into traffic, complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
8 yards on
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter.
Ready up.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Ready up.
Now to the running back. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
He was brought down by
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Go. Attacking, 18.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Ready? Pat the 60, pat the 60. Ready?
1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. He's looking deep once again. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. That's Clancy on the marker. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Looking now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
70 Lions.
Sticking to the air here. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Vikings, 6. Ready.
They'll try and punch it in. And so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, 2nd and goal.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now looking to throw. Running a screen now for Jones. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown. I'd give half a point to the sell job of a quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play. And in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that.
Well, they were just 1 away from the strikeout, Brock, but their 3rd attempt finally nets them a 2-point conversion.
I know some coaches, played for some coaches that would have lost some faith in their offense and never tried it again, but not this crew. And this time they're rewarded with not just a couple points, but a shot of some renewed confidence as well.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. They bring Dobbs in motion left. They'll run it with Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. He'll air it out on 3rd. Flush out to his left.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you can take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback. He could scramble for the 1st.
The Bills with a punt team out there. And this somehow is only going to be our 1st punt of the game. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Thrown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Short pass brought in. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Down. Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18.
Back to throw. That's complete. Here's Jones. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
An 11-yard loss.
We've learned how valuable sacks in the pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their 1st sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Cook. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
A gain of 15.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
At the 10-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Bills close to beginning the year 4-0. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Slot man motioned over. Going to the ground again on first. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. It's a designed run for it. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. Well, what began as just a good start to this season might be becoming something a little bit better, Brock. 4-0 now. There may be some serious legs to the start they're having here.
Yeah, let's not go calling them the 72 Dolphins yet, Kate. A lot of season left. But you'll hear coaches, especially in this first month of the season, call it stacking wins.
Yep.
And you know, if you can sustain success and you stack these wins early, you're typically a playoff team late.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA.